Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we have a hot conversation shaking Nigerian politics space. It all started when activist Aisha Yesufu said that Peter Obi has an influence that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu can never have, even though Tinubu is the one sitting in power right now. The moment she made that statement, everywhere exploded. Some people praised her boldness, calling her fearless woman who always speak truth to power. Others, however, disagreed sharply. They asked, what influence are you talking about? If Obi truly has that kind of influence, how come he didn't win the last election? That is the debate. On one side, you have Nigerians who strongly believe Obi carries the kind of moral authority and trust that cannot be measured by vote alone. They say his influence comes from inspiring hope, especially among the youth. On the other side, you have critics who insist that popularity on social media is not the same as real political power. They argue that politics in Nigeria is about structure, alliance, and ground game, not just online trend. Some even went further to question his record as governor of Anambra, saying he saved money but didn't provide enough infrastructures. Others, however, pointed that his leadership style was about cutting waste and showing accountability. You see, both sides are holding on to their vision. But let's look at the bigger picture in politics. There are two kinds of power. The first is the power of office, the authority that comes with being the president, signing bills, and controlling government institutions. The second is the power of influence, the ability to connect with people's hearts, to inspire them, and to give them hope that things can be different. Tinubu, as the president, holds the first type of power. But Obi, whether you agreed with him or not, clearly has the second type, influence. And that kind of influence is power because it cannot be bought or forced. It grows naturally when people feel you represent their struggles. Still, critics remind us that in Nigerian politics, influence alone is not enough. They argue that elections are won through network, alliance, and strategies that goes beyond popularities. And honestly, there is some truth in that too.
There's an influence that Peter Obi has that Tinubu cannot even dream about. You understand? Even though he's illegitimately occupying that office, he can't dream about it. And so this influence that comes from the legitimacy from the people, the love from the people, you don't need to be in office to have a name or be influential.
There are those who ask, there are
those do differently?
Exactly, because the same thing, the same program, the similar ideas that Peter Obi said he has. What are the things that Bola Tinubu has been implementing?
Let me tell you something. And I'm staking my name on it. Aisha Yesufu, that's my name, my reputation. The fact that Peter Obi, as a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, will not go and be buying presidential jet while people are suffering. Will definitely not go and be changing his car while people are suffering. Will not be buying a yacht. Will not be using 21 billion to build a house for his, deputy vice president. Will not be wasting those money. He will cut the cost of governance. So please, let's drop that. When we talk about subsidy removal, yes, Peter Obi did say he was going to remove subsidy by 50%, and then with the other things he talked about, that he didn't say he was going to come out on the day of his inauguration to make a reckless statement without anything in place, without putting things in place. So if Nigerians want to live in fool's paradise, let's live in fool's paradise, but let's not kid nobody, especially ourselves, and say that, oh, they would have done the same thing. There is nothing like the same thing being done out of there, and there's no way Mr. Peter Obi will give a contract to his friend without any public bidding for that, contract, without going through due process of 15 trillion, naira. And then I'm talking about the Lagos Calabar Coastal Road, and then go about destroying businesses worth billions of naira just to support, some whatever thing that he wants to support there. And there's no how that a Peter Obi will sit down and dare to change our national anthem just because he feels like it and go out there.
Did he change it?
Hold on.
It was the National Assembly that did it.
No. Yes, that's what I'm saying. And go through with and come and say, yeah. And you remind me now, the National Assembly is captured, right? And it's not, the captured is not being used for the good of Nigeria. And go ahead.
Who captured the National Assembly?
And get it changed. There's no way he is going to do that, because he said during a campaign that he was going to change the national anthem. It gets better than the other one. The person who captured the National Assembly as of this moment is the former governor of Lagos State, Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
How did he do that? Do you have evidence?
By having them in their pocket. I don't have evidence, but what's the name of your Senate president? Akpabio has.
Our Senate president. Nigeria's Senate president.
Yeah, Nigerian Senate president. Akpabio has evidence, and I've said it several times that he's going to do what the president has said once. So that's your evidence, right there.
You think the Senate and the National Assembly is a rubber stamp of the executive?
It's not a rubber stamp. It's worse than a rubber stamp. The rubber stamp was what we had during Ahmed Lawan, and you could still see a bit of trying to have a bit of independence. Right now, if anything was a rubber stamp, that's what they are. There's really literally as if there's nothing there. And you've seen a National Assembly where the two leadership of the National Assembly go out there and constantly defend the policies of the executive.
What Aisha Yesufu has done, however, sparked an important conversation. She has reminded Nigerians that leadership is not only about who holds the title, but also about who holds the trust of the people. So let's end with a question for you. In Nigeria today, which one do you think truly matters? The authority of the office or the influence of a leader who inspires millions? Drop your thoughts in the comment section of this video. And if you're just coming across my channel, you're very much welcome. Please hit on the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel, and turn on the bell icon to get notified on time whenever I upload any latest video. I will not fail to appreciate all my subscribers. Thank you very much for subscribing. And to my returning viewers, thank you very much for viewing my videos. Guys, don't forget to share this video and also give this video a super thumbs up. For more political stories and breakdown, like, share and comment in the comment section. Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged. I will see you in the next video.